Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Wiwin Rodiyan Saputra and my friend's name is 10 Oktobri. According to this video, we will present about our material is dialect that affect communication. Okay, we have two speakers. First speaker from me and next speaker from 10 Oktobri. Okay, we'll start from me. What is dialect? Dialect is one of the important aspects in language and communication. What is dialect? Dialect is one of the important aspects in language and communication, so that it will also influence the language teaching process. This article aims to discuss deeply about how dialect can influence one on the student pronunciation and speaking ability. The diversity of Indonesian people influence student ability in understanding the subject which learn it. One of the diversity is language variation is their daily life with college dialect. Every dialect will have uniqueness when speaking. It influences their ability when speak English. Pronunciation is one of the most important part of English to communicate with the other people, since there are differences between symbol and sound. To communicate with other people, foreign language, we should have a good pronunciation, so the listener can understand what we mean and there is not missing understand between the speaker and listener. So this article will try to discuss about the influence of dialect on the student pronunciation and speaking ability. Social dialect by a specific social class. According to Jackson and Peter, 2011 and 156, state that dialect refers to the structure, content of speakers, language, the particular word used, characteristic, synthetic construction, certain way of expression, negative, plural sentence, and so on. Dialect is a variety of language used recognizability in a specific regional. Social dialect by a specific social class. Dialect has close relation with action based on the definition above. Finally, dialect and action could be clear distinguished according to Miriam, 2006, point 27. Dialect is that variety of vocabulary, syntax, pronunciation, action is variety only in pronunciation. Dialect refers to distinctive repertoire at the level of pronunciation and vocabulary and sentence structure. Dialect as a variety of language that differs from other along their dimension, vocabulary, grammar, and pronunciation action. Because they are form of the same language, his state also dialect are mutuality unitable. Indeed, language is major part of dialect. The other dialect that is mutuality dialect that is mutuality unitable, speaker cannot understand each other. Even basically, both of them have same language. Other example is Mandarin and consonants, Thai and Lao, Hindi and Urdu, Serbia and Croatian. that's all from me, the first speaker. We'll continue to the next speaker from 10 Oktobri. Okay, to 10 Oktobri, time is yours.
Point out that while speakers of English have never seriously adopted patois as a term to be used in description of language, they have tried to employ both language and dialect in a number of conflicting sense. Dialect is used both for local varieties of English, e.g., Yorkshire dialect, and for various types of normal, lower class, or rural speak. In general use, in therefore remain quite undefined whether sharp dialects are part of the language or not. In fact, the dialect is often thought of as standing outside the language. Dialect mainly consists of two branches, namely regional dialect and social dialect. Regional dialect. Regional dialect is geographically based. It means that it's dialect that differ because of geographical area. The difference can be in terms of pronunciation, choice of word, and syntax. The term dialect very clearly when it used in reference to regional variation should not confuse with the term accent. Standard English, for example, is spoken in variety of accent, often with clearly regional social association. There are accent associations with North America, Singapore, India, Liverpool, Scott, Tennessee, Boston, New York, and so on. Social dialect. A social or social dialect is variant of language associated with a social group such as socio-normative class and ethnic group. Racial term ethnic and ethnic group in each other. Social involve both passive acquisition of particular communication practice through association with a local community as well as active learning and choice among speech or writing form to demonstrate identification with particular group. Socialite, defined by Peter Trugley, a leading sociolinguist and philosopher, is a variety which is thought of as being related to the speaker, social background rather than geographical background. This is idea of sociolect began with the commencement of dialectology, the study of different dialects in relation to social society, which has been established in countries such as England for many years, but only recently has the field garnered more attention. However, as opposite to dialect, the basic concept of social is the person speak in accordance with their social group, whether it's with regard to one ethnic, gender, age. As William Lebob Onchies said, the sociolinguistic view is that we are programmed to learn to speak in a way that fit the general pattern of our community. Therefore, what we are surrounded with in unison with our environment determine how we speak, hence our action and association. Thank you.